Happy anniversary.
What?
Happy anniversary. I don't know. No, the first anniversary date is like a unique one, and we've even discussed this with our kids. But you know what we got to do first?
Let's get it done.
Gotta wanna look forward to it too, with my lipstick. Oh, wipe it off, wipe it off, wipe it off.
How many years have we been doing that?
Wait, how many years are we doing this?
8 years. It goes back 8 years.
The lipstick thing, I don't know. I just like how I look in lipstick when I'm online. So how many years did you just say?
Our live videos,
Yeah.
if I trace them back,
Right.
um, go back 8 years.
Okay, well, we go back 33. So why did I say happy anniversary? Tell everybody.
Um, well, this is the 33rd anniversary of our first date. Isn't it?
We met, which I did post about. I posted about our anniversary March 14th, but that was post first day of meeting and first date. And by the way, I'm curious how many of you,
Mm-hmm.
not you, many of you know the first day you met, kept record of it, and the first date you had with your significant other of the moment. These dates have always mattered to me and to us. I believe that. So we met. I talked about this just a few days ago. March 24th was the day we met at my friend Ava's house for her daughter's first birthday party. We gave a lot of shout outs telling you about that the other day.
Correct.
Tonight, which it also was it was a Sunday and a Thursday. Actually, that wasn't a Sunday, the 24th, was it? It was Monday
Mm-hmm.
because it's a leap year. It wasn't a leap year the year we met.
It wasn't?
No. But something's not right.
Why?
Oh, right. No, because March 24th is always March 24th, but the day of the week?
Yeah, the week changes, but this is
Wait.
the Thursday.
No,
Just
no,
like
no,
it was a
actually, it must have
Thursday.
been. So it must have been.
Yeah,
Was it a
it's
Sunday
Sunday.
and a Thursday?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, the party was on a
Oh,
Sunday.
you're right. And also, by the way, you passed leap year. Don't listen to me. So anyway, so we met on a Sunday. You called me and we went out on our first date on a Thursday night. I lived in Manhattan. We went to Soho. We went to La Jumelle. And I want to know, I just share a little bit about that.
Well, it's always I mean, I saw you in person, so I knew what you looked like.
But why do you ask my number?
How else was I supposed to take you out?
And like, then I think about all the decisions, right? Like, first of all, my
We
friend
didn't have,
asked me if it's okay to give my number, and I
but
said
if
yes.
it were,
Then he called me and he asked me out, and I said yes. You know what? We wouldn't be here talking to you live if I didn't say yes.
I guess, or you could have been live with someone else.
I doubt that. You know what? I wouldn't put money on that. I wasn't going to be live with someone else. I was
You never know.
destined. No, I was destined to be with you. I really was. And you know what's so cool about first? Not only do I love beginnings,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why. We must have gone back to the restaurant, but show everybody
Yeah,
this.
but that's just a postcard.
Yeah, but
That's
from
it.
the restaurant that we
Well, let
went
me
to.
show a picture. We have a
Okay,
picture.
but this is the postcard. Why did I keep this? Why did I frame this? Why do I keep this near and dear as a treasured piece of my life? Why? Good. What
I
is?
don't know. That's it. Well,
Well, that's exactly it.
Yeah, but that's like with a
Well, this is black and white.
yeah, that's
Okay.
like posed. But this
Yeah, go
this
ahead.
I
I love it.
but
La
this
Jumelle,
yeah
55 Grand Street.
yeah.
Two
So
and
this
two.
is this. I got this off the internet.
And it says rest
Someone
in
had a
peace.
photograph. Yeah, it closed in 1994.
So that was only 3 years after we met.
It was only 3 years after we met.
So
It
wait,
was
get
closed.
this. So
But
now
now you
take that off. What?
you picked that restaurant, right?
I did.
would
You
have
asked
no
where we went.
idea.
I don't know why I decided to go there. I just love Soho. This, which you really can't see too well, okay, is a picture of us. And I know I don't know if we were in front of La Jumelle or another restaurant, and La Jumelle was across the street. I don't know, but all I know is that's a picture of us in Manhattan that I keep next to me on my bed table, my dresser,
Yeah,
my
we went
nightstand.
back there because I remember putting the camera on top of the car.
I believe that because
On
you were
on
taking
like a
selfies
tripod.
before anyone I know was taking selfies. But what I really want to show you, and many of you have seen our videos over the years,
I wrote that on the first date.
first date. Okay, so I'm going to rewind a little bit. Sunday when he called me, the first day we met, he called me right away that night. And we were on the phone for a while. I remember that. And we talked about lots of different things. But what I mostly remember is me telling him two things, highlights, or things that I love. One was gummy bears.
Mm-hmm.
And two was how much I love all my children and I record it every day. The soap opera on ABC at 1:00 every day. So Robert doesn't bring me chocolates, doesn't bring me flowers, doesn't bring me nothing. He comes with two gifts. A Costco-sized box of gummy bears. And as a videographer that we all love and know, he brought me these two blank VHS tapes because that was the medium of the time, right? The recording device to put in your DVR. And he labeled them with his P-Touch, Holly's soap tape. He didn't even write it right. See,
no, I did write it right.
No.
I wrote it as also.
No.
Yes.
Holly.
Oh, Holly.
So wait a second. This is steak. Interesting. He didn't know this about me yet. How would he know how I spell my name? He just said, who's that girl? Ava said Holly. And guess what? This is the first time I'm noticing, I think. You knew that?
I noticed that in the past.
Okay, because we've shown these before. We love doing show and tell. It says Holly Soap Tape and Holly Soap Tape 2, not number 2, T-O-O. But Holly is spelled with a Y. So he did not know this story, and I'm not going to talk about it right now. That's for another episode of our live. But I spell my name Holly with an I. So when you go to hollyandrobert.com, it's Holly, H-O-L-L-I, and robert.com. So,
with an R.
But no. The reason I'm saying all of this is we gave a title to this live today, Established 1991. And now this year in 2024, 33 years later, we launched our legacy brands, hollyandrobert.com. So it's kind of cool to think of the journey from 1991, from us both having the desire to even go out on a first date 33 years ago, tonight, March 28th, 1991. For that even to even ask me out on a second date, which he did, and I do believe in at that time, and maybe still today.
Well, you were all over me.
Right. Okay. So anyways, I have had the best 33 years with this man. I love you, Robert. I look forward to
I'm very fond of
everything that's next. We do want to do a big shout out to our friend, Jeff Sternstein. Little did we realize that our special day was also the day of his coming into this world. And down the road, about 10-ish years ago, maybe a little less. Wait, I can actually remember that because it was confirmation year. Alex was going to be 14, 28. No, it's over 10 years ago. Almost,
probably close to 15.
Closer to 15 years that we met through me and Lynn being confirmation chairs of Alex and Ethan's class.
So it's Jeff's
birthday. Happy birthday to Jeff. And by the way, the other reason I love the number 28 so much is the one thing we did is I love that we're married on the 14th, and 14 times 2 is 28. So I love numbers. And that's why we share with you today. So happy, I think it's 61st birthday to Jeffrey.
Yes.
Right?
Don't give his age.
Oh, it doesn't matter. And he is at Sunday Morning Sketch. Follow him as a very nice way of saying happy birthday and thank you for your art. And most of all for being our friend. We are very, I don't know.
We value our friendship.
We value our relationships and our friendship.
Right.
Right? So I want to do one more taste test. And then I want Robert to tell you about how we celebrated the evening before coming home while we're out doing a couple of things. Actually, I want you to share that first.
So the night that we went out to La Jumelle on our first date, it was crowded. It was Thursday night, right? And we had to wait by the bar for our table. And you remember we walked in through this big drape that kind of covered the inside of the door. In New York, part of the problem is there's not a lot of space. So like a lot of people are sitting like right by the door. So the restaurant sometimes will create a double entryway, either with two doors or a door and a drape, a curtain, so that the cold air doesn't rush in every time the door opens. So it was very tight, and we were in the bar and waiting. We needed to wait a few minutes for our table. And I said to Holly, I said, who was dressed in a very snug fitting red top because she wanted to be inconspicuous. I
I don't know. What does that mean?
I said,
What is inconspicuous?
you're a beautiful, hot girl in a red top, so all eyes were on you.
Okay. I
was
wasn't
being
paying.
sarcastic.
Okay. Again. Woo. Go ahead.
And I said to her, I said, what would you like to drink? So back then, in 1991, like, I don't know what the drink was. I don't think it was a Cosmo.
Well, I'll just say I would typically have just ordered a glass of wine.
Yeah,
End
I don't
of
know
story.
what the drink of the
I wasn't a
day
big drinker. I wasn't a big drinker at all.
was back in
I
91.
would've
A
normally-
melon ball,
No.
maybe,
No, maybe a sea breeze.
Sea breeze,
Maybe.
bay breeze.
Favorite. Yeah, I think that was like the drink. But I would typically order a glass of wine. Now, go figure what happens next.
Yeah. So instead, we're in this French, bistro, right? Waiting for our table. She orders a shot of tequila and a beer.
Honestly, by the way, I love tequila. I don't remember ever doing that ever. I don't think I ever did. Why did I do that? I still ask myself, why did I do that,
So-
Robert? It was a comfort level. There's
So
no
of
question.
course I'm thinking,
Yeah, wow. I'm going to get
gonna
lucky.
get something from her.
But why don't you tell them also what we shared for dinner, for our, it's amazing that we remember these things. And I think it's because we were meant to be together. And for this
we
to happen.
shared fettuccine alfredo.
No, we shared mahi mahi.
Mahi mahi. I never. That's not my thing.
Sharing.
Like the sharing thing.
And you're
Like,
not
what,
even
did
normal-
we all order one entree?
I don't know what we did. All I know is
Well,
we
you were
had.
probably smashed from the beer and the
First
shot
of all,
of
it was
tequila.
I was so memorable. I'm so happy that's what I did because anything else wouldn't have been the duo we have become. And I think it's really awesome. Our beginnings and the memories that we have of the details of the day and the time, kind of even in the 6 months we were dating until Robert proposed. Yes, he made
Which was later that night.
no. But what did you say to me this
But she pretty much cornered me in the little hallway.
No, I didn't.
inside
No,
of her-
but wasn't that
inside of her front door.
Didn't we talk about the newlywed game the other day about the cruise ship?
Yeah.
What was one of the
That
questions?
was one of the
What was one of the
questions.
questions?
Where did you
was your
have your
first
first
kiss?
kiss?
And by the way, we both said at 330 East 33rd Street, right at my apartment door. And we got it right. I said it right, and he guessed it right. So by the way, yay us. So after we went for an appetizer and this delicious shot of tequila and a
When,
beer
tonight? Oh, yeah.
after we did that, we went to Costco. And we love discovering new things at Costco.
And we have had many a date night in a supermarket.
Many, many, many. So the first thing I want you, before I get up to the Costco part, the first thing I'd love for you to do in the comments is to share the date you met and had your first date, if you know it, with your special someone. Okay? I'd love for you to put it in there. I'm curious if you know it or you don't. And if you don't know it, let me know you don't know it, but I'm curious. And why? Maybe it doesn't matter to you. I don't know why. It really matters to us. Doesn't it matter?
Matters to you.
Well, it matters to me. Okay. Also, another thank you. Thank you for your 2 posts today. The first one I wasn't thrilled with by the way, okay? I was a little annoyed. And of course, the response, like, will it last? I mean, what kind of question is that?
It was a
Will it
joke.
last? I don't think it's funny. So anyways, because we had the shot and the beer, it was worthy of a second post. So don't go crazy. It's not like we're vying for any attention or anything. It's just that we figured we would share 2 of them because the second one was really to make me happy. The first one I decided it's okay after the second one was posted. So we go to Costco. And oh my God, I'm in the aisle before Robert, okay? The snack aisle of some sort. Oh my gosh. Now, who doesn't like Girl Scout cookies, number one? And who doesn't like Girl Scout Thin Mint cookies? So like,
Who doesn't like Girl Scouts?
so wait a second. I come across this item that I've never seen in my life. You've seen this before? No, you're not the pretzels. I'm not talking
No,
about the
I
pretzels.
have not seen those.
I
thought they were the
Thin Mint pretzels. These are Thin Mint Spikes, okay? They are Girl Scout branded, by the way, okay? I'm going to show you what they look like, okay?
Is there a disclaimer?
Okay, wait a
on
second.
this?
You see these little
They're little
balls? See? Now, I'm telling something. I want to read that. Read that.
What it is?
Yeah, read that.
So simple yet so remarkable. Since 1914, our family has been crafting timeless sweet recipes, and usually that's discovered one of our favorite snacks, inspired by the iconic flavor of Girl Scout Thin Mints cookies, registered. These mint chocolate flavored bites are sure to be a favorite of Girl Scout cookie fans.
Oh my God. Read what
Perfect, crispy center, mint flavored coating, enrobed with, what is that? Sustainably sourced cocoa.
Yeah, right. And it says on the front, okay? Crispy center with mint and dark chocolate. This, oh, wait a second. Look at that. Edward Mark chocolates here.
Oh, that's why it said remarkable.
Ah, remarkable with the mark. Here it is. Girl Scout cookie inspired flavor.
Let's see. Jeff Friedman remembers.
Oh my God. Oh, that is so good, Jeff. February 10th, 1978. Now, is that first date or the first day you met? So, anyways, what do you think of this, Robert? What do you think? Okay, now, just by the way, I told Robert before I did some show and tell.
400 is a serving.
9 is a serving. I'm never buying them again.
No.
I will not be able to control myself. I bet you if I'm put in the freezer, they're even better. Although I do like them. You like them in the freezer usually, but I like them melting on my mouth. Okay. Product number 2. Robert found these dried strawberries, soft and juicy. Okay, here's one. Yeah, guess what that looks like.
These are real strawberries.
Yeah, I have them. Now, interestingly enough, they're not so terrible side by side, meaning having the mint and then having the strawberry. It happens to be delicious. So what I'm curious about, if you had to choose one, which would it be? It would be mine too. If I had to choose one. But I'm going to tell you something. If you're in the mood for something sweet and gummy and all natural,
Like this is good for
this
kids.
is a healthier
For
option.
kids, I would give this to kids.
It's a healthy option. So if I eat this whole bag, I'd feel a little less guilty than if I ate this whole bag. But by the way, I think this bag is going first.
These you have to.
You know what I decided?
I hide those.
I have to hide. That's exactly what I have to say. I'm going to hide them from each other, meaning from me and from you. I'm
We
going to
have to
hide
get a
it.
third party to come in and hide them.
No, I can hide it. I can actually resist it more than you
I'll
can.
put them up on top of the refrigerator. You can't reach it.
So we hope you had an amazing day.
I'm going to throw these over the fence onto the golf course.
I am telling you, that's why I poured some out of the bag, to try to portion control it. They are delicious. Costco, we have discovered
Yeah, the
so
buyers
many
at Costco
products
are
at
just
Costco.
Pretty
Okay?
phenomenal.
So Robert,
All
thank
right.
you.
Can we hang up now?
Yeah, thank you for a wonderful 33 years.
How many more do you think we got?
You know, I think we got another 33. I do. I think that we could live to 90 something together. I do. Yeah, I do. I think we're really two of the lucky ones that actually can withstand with each other for that much longer. What do you think?
Yeah. All right.
All right. By the way, wait a second. I want to give a plug. Tuesday, we released the latest episode of Holly and Roberts for Tune Over Next. Yesterday,
11.
I released our latest blog article. And today, whoever's on our email list got the weekly peek. So I would love for you to go to our website, hollyandroberts.com, and join our mailing list so you're part of the fun. And go to LinkedIn and check out Robert's newsletter. That is all about the pivot. And we wish you an amazing rest of your March 28th, wherever you are
We're
in the
going
world.
to do what we did at the end of our first date.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell them.
We're gonna
Nothing.
do the do.
Nothing. Have a great rest of this amazing, memorable day.